Hey everyone, this is actually your last overview video for some new information here. This is going to be for day 15. Further than that, you guys will have some time to make up anything that you are missing, and there'll be some optional things that I'll post here. So you have until this Wednesday, to make up anything that you have missed so far. And you don't get any, late points off or anything like that. So Wednesday is the big day to make sure you have everything in by, and I'll send out a message just to remind you guys. Alright, so let's jump into the online distance learning folder here. Alright, so day 15. So we've been looking at the periodic table, and you guys have, looked at a single element, you've looked at Bohr's atomic model, and you've looked at, what the atom actually looks like, or at least what we are understanding that it looks like today. There's been changes to the atom and all of those things. And all of those changes and all of those properties are because of how the atom is actually arranged. And so if you noticed when you were doing your My Element poster, there were metals on the periodic table, there were nonmetals, and there were these things called metalloids. Some of you might have had metals, and metalloids were probably the most popular elements that you chose. So what you're going to do is you're going to learn the difference between the two. You probably already know the difference between a metal and a nonmetal, or at least you know some things about metals and nonmetals. Metalloid is a name that you might not have heard before. So this right here is a Google Doc, and it's kind of a reading, like a reading comprehension, kind of. So as you read through, the questions are actually embedded into the document. So you might read something, answer a question, read something, answer a question. There's a couple questions at the end, just to kind of make sure that you're getting the information that you're reading. Again, that's your notes. You don't have to turn it in, but you want to use that in order to answer the puzzle piece question, metals, nonmetals, and metalloids. The questions aren't going to be exactly the same as what you'll find in the reading, but obviously those questions are going to help you to answer the puzzle piece assignment. And again, as always, you have multiple attempts. So if you don't like the first one, then go ahead and do the second one to make sure that your grade is what you want it to be. And just a reminder, make sure you get everything else in that you owe. And if you're not sure what you owe me, check Sapphire, check Schoology, send me a message, email me, and I will let you know. Have a good one.